Welcome back to my show. I'm the Beard Venture.
And I'm Lunchbox.
And on this episode, we've got Breezin from Bearded Iris in Nashville. This is going to go into my Oktoberfest and Festbier playlist because this is their new Festbier. Now, it has a couple of German hops down there in the bottom that I don't know that I can pronounce properly.
But they're on the bottom of the can if you want to try.
Yeah.
It's a lager.
5. This is a little more down in, I've been having a couple of the Oktoberfest and Marzens and things of that nature that are in the 6s. When I was more used to the Festbiers and Marzens in the lower 5s. Okay.
They were meant to be consumed in volume, in mass.
Yes, in mass. Okay, now this is a Festbier. It's not going to be darker like a Marzen. Well, I can already smell it. And, you know, this being the lager, you're going to have that bright white head up there. Boy, she smells good. Now, Bearded Iris in Nashville is kind of known for their IPAs. Thankfully for me, considering that a ton of my friends and co-hosts are not into IPAs, they're branching out further and further so I can have more of their beers and visit them more often because my friends have something to drink there.
I'm apprehensive.
I can see how you would be because you know Bearded Iris, their reputation of being heavily hopped.
No.
Why?
I can smell the hops.
You can smell the hops. Yeah, okay. Point well made. Point well made. Okay.
There's a touch of funk and there's a touch of hops. You can actually kind of smell the hops on this one.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still not near as strong as an IPA. It's still not near as strong as an IPA.
No.
That one's got a bit of a funk to it as well.
Yeah. And I was looking at the can, like it's a fresh can.
Yeah.
But I have noticed a lot of this style beer has
bad.
kind of a little bit of that funk. Right this way I can look at the bottom better. Oh darn. Dante's DiGiorno.
Yes, it's delivery. Yeah. It's DiGiorno, not delivery.
Right. Yeah.
You did a good job, Dante.
Yeah.
I like your lager. I like it a lot. So that's a full flavored lager without being too bold.
Right. I do get a lot of hops, but I'm not overpowered by the hops. These aren't like the dank, sticky, piney hops.
Absolutely
These are
not.
More of the citrus and the floral hops.
This is not even hop forward.
No.
To me, it's not. As somebody who hates it, who hates IPAs, this is not even considered hop forward.
If you guys want to see some really funny ones, look for some of the IPA videos that he's in. They're pretty hilarious. He does it.
Just the faces I make.
He does it. And also Carissa will do it just to be a pal, and they both hate IPAs.
Like, I don't really enjoy the IPA because I want to enjoy whatever I drink afterwards. And a lot of times the IPA will rob me of that. But this one does have a hop profile. You can, like I said, you can smell it before you even drink it, but at the same time, it's not overpowering. It's not going to make it not enjoyable.
Absolutely. Now, I would say the Fest beers tend to go along with the Marzens and, your Oktoberfest and everything, but these tend to be a lighter, crisper than, lighter color.
This one wasn't that crisp. This one was definitely lighter, but it was still full and stayed all the way through. Like, it doesn't dry away too quick. Well, silky is what somebody said earlier. Yeah. I like that
I would say, in my personal opinion, there's a lot wider range of Fest beers than there is Marzens.
Well, yeah.
Now, I'm a Marzen fiend. If it says Marzen on it, I'll buy it. They've all seen that. And you guys will see that too with the playlist. If it says Marzen on it, I'm in. If it says Fest beer, I'll probably go for it.
You guys should go for some merch, beer merch. This guy has made it available to you, and he will put the links down there in the description.
Now, I would definitely say the drinkability on this one is pretty high, though.
Oh, yes.
Um,
So, do you guys out there, do you have a favorite Festbier? Festival beer? Festbier?
you know what?
Go
I
down in
don't
the
have
comments.
a favorite fest beer. I have a favorite Marzen, but I don't have a favorite fest beer.
Go down there in the comments
Oh, no.
and tell us what your favorite Festbier is.
Yeah.
And then smash the like button and follow this guy because he'll bring you this stuff 3 times a week.
Yeah, if you ring the bell, you'll get it. I will see what I can find. I mean, these guys are relatively local to us. They're just up in Nashville, and I'll see
Right up
what.
the road. I was there last night.
There you go. I will see what I can find to put down there in the description. Right now, mainly though, I'm really pleased of them producing some beers different than the IPAs. Just mainly because, like I said, although I am an IPA fan, I know there's a lot of beer drinkers out there that are just not as IPA fans. And it created a thing where I didn't get to go to the tap room as often, because if I can go to a tap room that I know I'm going to find something that I love, and the 3 people I'm with are going to find something, and 2 of them are just not IPA fans, it kept us straight away from them a little more. But this gives me a new reason to get down there to that tap room.
Well, if they have these, then I guess I'll go with you.
Mm-hmm. I want them to hit some good stouts too.
Did you dig it?
I think I did. I went in with a little trepidation, wondering if it was going to be very hop forward because of their reputation, and it's not, and I'm pleased with that.
I was only hesitant after smelling it, but I went
Right.
ahead and powered through, and I'm glad I did because it's really not that hoppy.
No. It is a touch drier than I think I prefer most of my fest beers. I would like just a little more sweetness, personally.
Pig 6 worthy?
Oh, yes. Definitely. Definitely Pick 6 worthy. And even would I purchase another of these at the brewery or out? I'm happy with the beer. I would purchase it again.
Okay.
I would suggest it to friends.
Still probably not going for a whole 6-pack though, maybe?
I'm betting this one is probably just a 4-pack, but me maybe a 4-pack. No, I can't. I really can't see that happening. A lot of my other co-hosts would probably drink 1 more at a time, maybe not 4.
So you said you'd have another one, but would you actually seek it out?
This one, come next season, yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it. Right now, this season is going to be a little packed for me because I found a bunch of new Oktoberfest. I'm trying to get them all in.
You guys should definitely seek this out.
Yeah,
I like it.
I may have to look for it next year, but this year I've got a bunch of them that I got to get filmed. It's a hard life, man. I've just got to film. I've got to get my friends to drink so many more Oktoberfest beers with me.
Well, for me, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm at about a 7.
Really? I'm at a 6. I was really
Wow.
surprised. I wanted a little more sweetness.
Gotcha.
I'm happy with it. It is well above average. And if it had just that
at
smidge
there.
more sweet,
I rank something higher than him.
if it was just a touch sweeter,
Well,
it would
wonders never
really,
cease.
it would really hit chug status. And right now it's at drink status, and I'd like it at chug status.
Gotcha, because it's a fest beer. You ought to be able to chug it.
Mm-hmm. I want to be able to just.
I understand. I understand.
I needed the chuggability of it, and it's got drinkability, and I wanted chuggability.
So there you go.
Well, until your next beer adventure.
Cheers.